Guys, can you see my screen? Can someone confirm if you guys can see my screen and hear me well?
Yes, well.
Okay, so this is how it looks, guys. The recording which I was talking about, it gets converted. And last time I initiated the meeting and somehow it got messed up and we missed on one recording. Though we covered that later. We have everything in recording. But this is the reason we wait for 5 minutes. After what this is done 50% or 70%, then it's okay. Then I have not seen the. You guys can see my Zoom pop up right on the screen. Can you
Yes,
guys see
yes.
the Zoom pop up? Okay.
Yes, well, bye.
So this is what I was talking about. Fine. So let's start. Let me see how many of you join. Okay, I guess most of you have joined. Let's start. Okay, so let's talk about the size. Yeah, this one, it's I hope it's clear. I asked you several times. If anyone has questions, please ask me. Now we'll start the size of the machine. Let me open Paint. By the way, what do you understand by size, guys? While I'm opening this Paint and I start explaining, what do you understand by size? Is anyone? A generic understanding, not being specific to, not being very specific to Azure. Anything, any general understanding. What do you understand by machine size?
Operating machines hard size.
Okay, good approach, but hard disk we are selecting separately. What else comes to your mind?
The processors and everything, the RAM and everything.
Good. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So here it is, guys. I'll try either Paint or this one, whichever works fine for us, right? CPU input. Correct, but guys, I told you many times, do not answer in chat window. I want you to speak, all of you. No matter how good you are already at speaking, how bad you are, there's no good or bad by the way, but in your own terms, how good you are, in your terms, how bad you are, whatever it is, I want you to speak. If you're not able to answer here, how will you answer in your interview? Why are you not speaking? I don't understand. This is fine. This is our practice session. We are here to make mistakes and we are here to learn. That's fine. This is not the place where you keep quiet. जहाँ पे आप नहीं बोलोगे. No. I told you if you have any issues, just rename your, join with a dummy name. I don't mind. But speak. I don't understand why are you not speaking. Do not answer in chat window, guys, please. Speak. Do not hesitate. Just speak. Okay. Fine. So size I was talking about. हम लोगों ने discuss किया already hardware and everything, right? I'll just show it to you, the server hardware one more time. I'll keep on showing this to you guys. So it becomes your unconscious memory में भी आ जाना चाहिए. The moment someone says server, ये आ जाना चाहिए आपके mind में. So this is the server we are talking about. Okay. हम तो virtual machine use कर रहे हैं, but ultimately at the end, be it Azure or AWS, वहां उनके data center में भी कहीं ना कहीं एक server ही लगा है. I hope that picture is clear by now to you, right? To everyone. No matter how we call it, what we call it, virtual machine है, cloud है, everything, but somewhere at the end इसी तरह का एक physical server पड़ा है. Is that concept clear to everyone? On prem वाले केस में ये आपके खुद के premises में होता था. You are responsible for this. Azure, AWS, GCP और cloud वाले केस में a big organization has thousands of it and now they are renting it to you. I hope that is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. So now this server, इसका भी तो कोई specification होगा ना. ये जैसे ये है. Not all of them are same, right? This server maybe has 32 CPU, right? 32 CPU. This server has 32 GB of RAM. Look at these. These are the RAM slots. ठीक है. ये or maybe 16 GB of it. और 24 अगर 8 GB का एक slot भी पकड़ लो 24 GB, but not all of them will have 24. Look at this, यहाँ पर ज्यादा रैम हो सकती है. So there are sizes in server. I hope you understand that, right? Not all of them, just because बाहर से एक जैसा दिख रहा है, not necessary they all are same. Price का difference भी उसी से होगा. And this is very common thing. We buy our laptop, purchase laptops, mobile, हर चीज आप purchase करते हो, right? Specification का difference आता है. Similar phone, एक ही model, सब कुछ आपको दो variant में मिलेगा. 4GB RAM, 256 hard disk, or forget hard disk in this case if you're not talking about. 4GB RAM वही आपको 6GB RAM में मिलेगा, 8GB RAM में मिलेगा. सेम फोन का मॉडल आपको किसी छोटे प्रोसेसर में मिलेगा, सेम फोन का मॉडल आपको किसी प्रो प्रोसेसर में मिलेगा. एप्पल की अगर आप बात करते हो तो प्रो मॉडल जो नहीं होते उसमें आपको बेसिक इंटेल का चिप मिलता था इनिशियली, एंड देन यू विल गेट M1 चिप नाउ इन आईपैड्स वगैरह. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से हर मॉडल में जो है डिफरेंस होता है, राइट? दिस इज टॉकिंग अबाउट फिजिकल. नाउ टेक द सेम एग्जांपल व्हेन इट कम्स टू वर्चुअल मशीन. वर्चुअल पे जब मैं मशीन डिमांड कर रहा हूं तो आई विल नॉट आस्क ऑल द मशीन of the same configuration. That is not going to help me. Either I am compromising on my performance by taking a small machine, or I am paying extra by taking a huge machine. Let's say that I have 4 level of task or 4 applications जिनका सबका टास्क अलग अलग है. एक एप्लीकेशन का सिंपल सा टास्क है बस डेटा को जो है नंबर से वर्ड्स में कन्वर्ट करना है. वेरी सिंपल टास्क, 2 GB सर्वर से काम चल जाएगा. एंड देयर इज अनदर ऐप जिसका बहुत ही ज्यादा हैवी टास्क है. मे बी वीडियोस को 2-4 GB के वीडियोस को एडिट करना, उस तरह का टास्क है. उसमें मुझको मिनिमम 32 GB और बड़ा सा CPU ये सब लगेगा. सो नाउ इफ आई डिड नॉट हैव चॉइस ऑफ साइजेस, और अगर मैं सबको 2 GB का दे दूं तो आई विल गेट हिट ऑन माय परफॉर्मेंस, राइट? And if I giving the same size 32 GB RAM to every server, every application, जिस application का काम सिर्फ इतना था कि इस numbers को digits में convert करना है, 2 GB जिसके लिए more than enough था. So I'm paying extra there. Is it clear? Is the example clear to you? कि size कहाँ पर काम में आ रहा है, क्यों आता है?
Yes, Sohail bhai.
Anyone who did not understand?
Understood, Sohail bhai. But I have another question. Like,
Yes.
who determines which size and what size do we need?
Application team. It's very
Not our
simple.
job, right?
Yeah, it's very simple. How would you know what is your application is capable of? I am an application owner or application development. I know why am I creating. See, when you guys get a request for a server, you don't even know उसके ऊपर क्या application चलने वाला है. Forget about imagining or just guessing. आपको पता भी नहीं होता कि उसके ऊपर क्या application चलने वाला है. So there is no way, no matter कितने लंबे experience के साथ आप आ रहे हो, there is no way कि आप अपने आंकलन से, अपने mind से सोच के कुछ suggest कर दो. There is no way. Only application owner knows that why has he written that code, वो code क्या काम करने वाला है, application का database की connectivity कैसे होगी. Maximum they can share with you is okay, I want this sort of port open, ये वाला port भी चाहिए, वो वाला port भी चाहिए. इस तरह की details they can share with you, not more than that. Clear?
They don't even include us in, deciding na which machine do we need. Like, let's say if Azure doesn't
They
have a
do.
specific type
They
of machine.
they do. They do. Sometimes they do, but not you guys, not implementation. Even if they do, architecture team will be there. If that is a business level
Okay.
discussion, वो वहां पर होगा. Implementation team level पे definitely नहीं आएगा, and you be firm about it. Interviewer अगर 4 बार भी पूछ रहा है ना, oh really, you are not part of that. Really that happens in your team. Say yes. वो थोड़ा try भी कर रहा है ना judge करने की कि have you really worked? Be firm with your answer. Yes, this is what happens. When I get a request, it is simply like this. Something like this. Notepad पे नहीं आता है obviously. Maybe an Excel file will come, and I'll share one build sheet with you. It is called build sheet. An Excel sheet build जहाँ पे सारे आपके categories हो गए, उसके आगे क्या values है वो होगा. Okay, but they are not sharing it with you कि किस level का application है, क्या है. They are not sharing it with you, and they are sharing the size with you. You don't even have to know about it. But still, we are discussing size. You should know it as a concept. Concept के हिसाब से आपको पता होना चाहिए कि what is your job here or what is expected to know from you. I'll let you know. Okay, what are the sizes available? Not all of them. आपको याद नहीं करना है. Understanding होनी चाहिए. Can I resize the machine? These are the questions which are related to an administrator or an प्लेटफॉर्म इंजीनियर जो इम्प्लीमेंट करता है, ठीक है। कौन सा साइज लेना है, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, ओके। फ्रॉम एक्स साइज कैन आई गो टू वाई, vice versa, from y size can I go to x? Like in disk, I told you, I when it comes to disk guys, I told you this 200 GB, can I make it 150 GB? Yes, no?
No.
No.
Ignore the spelling mistake guys, yeah? Or make wala spelling mistake, yeah, sorry, someone saying yes, no?
No. No.
No, you cannot go back.
No, right? It is not your job to decide कि disk कितने size का होना चाहिए, 200 का होना चाहिए, 250 का होना चाहिए, 150 का होना चाहिए, not your job. Your job is that you should know how to change it and you should know कि क्या change होता है. If an application owner comes to you and he says, okay, let's make it 150 GB. No matter who he is, developer है, manager है, कोई भी है, you should be firm with your answer. It is not possible. Obviously, we're not fighting there. Professional manner हर इसमें वो सब मिल जाते हैं आपको formats वगैरह, how to say no, वो that we are not learning here. But you should be firm with it. It is not possible. Now, can I make it 200 GB? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Similarly, इतना ही काम है आपका sizes को लेकर. What are the sizes available? Can I resize this machine? Can I resize that machine? Can I resize from X to Y? Can I resize from Y to X? Will my machine reboot while resizing? Very frequently asked question. Now in this case, will my machine reboot if I do this?
No.
No.
Will my machine reboot if I do this?
Yes.
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 Exactly. बस इसी लेवल की अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपको यहाँ पर चाहिए. इससे ज्यादा आपको नहीं चाहिए कि यार कौन सा साइज कौन से एप्लीकेशन के लिए यूज होगा. No one is going to ask you. Don't worry about that. Even if they're
So
asking.
I have one question.
Yeah.
So in like in previous class, you told us that in data disk, if we want to decrease the size, we have a workaround regarding decreasing the size. So can we like
We'll do
tell
that later.
a question regarding that also?
Yeah. Oh, of course you can, but say it when we cover that. वो सारे scenarios में जब आएगा, I'll explain it to you. But it's not a कोई बहुत बड़ा heavy task नहीं है. What is the workaround? I'll tell you. See, and I think we discussed that
Okay.
already, right? Didn't we? It's a 200
Yes.
GB disk. I'm using only 5 GB out of it. My 195 GB being waste. Client says decrease it to 10 GB. I said no possible. But what can I do? Assign a new disk of 10 GB. Copy this 5 GB wala data isme and then remove it. Yes, you can
Yes.
say that. Why not?
Okay.
You
Okay.
can say that.
Thank you.
Okay, but I'm just trying to explain it to you. Okay, what level of information do you need or what level of understanding you have to you should know when it comes to size. So I hope this is clear to everyone कि हम size में क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं और क्या क्या हमारे scope में है, right? Now look at this. These are the sizes available. No one expects you to remember all of them. और किसी को होते भी नहीं है. Most used by Azure. So these are the sizes most used in Azure. These are the sizes. Check once. I'm not going to read it one by one. इसमें एक चीज है which I'm going to explain it to you, but not all these things. General purpose का मतलब है general purpose. Basic चीजों के लिए use हो रहा है, ठीक है? I will come to this section. First, let's have a look at the size. Again, this is for general purpose. General purpose. General purpose. कि यहाँ पर लिखा होता है थोड़ा बहुत कि किस तरह की डिस्क है, कहाँ पर कॉन्फिडेंशियल कंप्यूट क्या होगा इसमें सिक्योरिटी वगैरह बहुत ही नेक्स्ट लेवल की होगी. इसमें आपके प्रोसेसर के थ्रेड्स ऐसे होंगे जो सिक्योरिटी वगैरह को काफी अच्छे से ये कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. कॉन्फिडेंशियल कंप्यूट, यू डोंट नीड टू नो दैट, आई एम जस्ट एक्सप्लेन. मेमोरी ऑप्टिमाइज्ड, यहाँ पर ऐसे सर्वर होंगे जिनकी रैम ज्यादा होगी, सीपीयू पे उतना ये नहीं होगा. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड मेमोरी ऑप्टिमाइज्ड. कंप्यूट ऑप्टिमाइज्ड, यहाँ पर ऐसा होगा जिसकी मेमोरी कम होगी, कंप्यूट बहुत ज्यादा होगा. मे बी यू वांट टू कन्वर्ट ह्यूज फाइल्स, 1 GB के वीडियोस जहां पर ये करना है, ठीक है. जहां पर 1 GB का वीडियो आपको ये करना, देयर यू विल रिक्वायर्ड ह्यूज कंप्यूट, नॉट रैम. जहां पर आपका डेटा फ्रिक्वेंटली फ्लो हो रहा है बहुत ही ज्यादा, मे बी कोई लॉटरी का सर्वर या फिर कोई ऑनलाइन सर्वर जहां पर आप कोई स्कोर देख रहे हो, मतलब पब्लिक कंटिन्यूस वहां पर आ रही है, कंटिन्यूएशन में टास्क ज्यादा है, देयर यू विल रिक्वायर्ड योर सर्वर्स विथ गुड मेमोरी. वहां पे आपका प्रोसेसर उतना हेवी नहीं भी होगा तो चलेगा. But you don't need to understand these things. I'm telling you guys, I'm sharing it with you, so it should not be a completely alien concept for you. कि at least आपको पढ़ के समझ में आ जाए. But this is not your hectic. Okay, compute optimized, storage optimized. I'll come to that next. Storage optimized क्या है? Okay, so these are the options we have. GPU optimized. If I am spinning a server जिसके ऊपर मुझको game host करना है, definitely I'll require a machine something like this. Okay, or let's say that I have created a game, I have built a game, और मेरे पास capacity ही नहीं है उसके level का server लाने की. Look at this. इसका per month cost कितना है? This is what it is. Can you guys see it? It's in lakhs.
Yes.
Yes.
So just imagine that a machine whose rent is 7 lakh for a month, उसको आप परचेज करने जाओगे तो कितने में होगा? So a startup company will never ever think about it. इसी सर्वर को वो 2 घंटे पे रेंट में लेंगे और टेस्ट कर लेंगे. This is the benefit of cloud. I hope you understand it now. Okay, what is the benefit of cloud? Even if I develop something or if I have to test something, इस तरह का कोई ऐप जिसपे इस तरह का सब्सक्रिप्शन चाहिए और सॉरी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन चाहिए, I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to purchase one machine. What if my idea fails? I don't want to spend my 30 lakhs on one server. So simply I can come here and just rent this machine for 2 hours and that's all done. Okay, so this is N series, D series, E series. They have many series. Okay, isolated sizes. Fine, we are not discussing every size here. We are learning the concept here. So one question I asked you guys in previous session, that if I have an operating system and a Windows operating system, I'm being very specific. Okay, and when I install my operating system, a C drive is there. My question was later question that how many more disks can I attach? How many more disks can I attach to it? How many alphabets did we see?
26. But
26.
out of
26.
25 more.
Yeah, 26 we saw, right? C has been
Yes.
used already. 25 are
25.
pending. So how many disks can I use? From the OS point of view, I'm
25.
talking about 25, right?
25.
25 disks. But I told you that there is a workaround and we can use more. But let's not get into that. System admin ka job hai wo. But at least looking at this, you can use 25 disks. Simple.
Yes.
But is it the case for every machine? No matter which machine I take, is it the case? If I have only C drive, I can have more 25 disks. Is it the case? So no. What is the another condition here? The another condition is size of the machine. Now, where can we check that? Let's look at that. Any machine you pick up, any size you pick up, you'll see that. If I go ahead here, what does it say? It has one virtual CPU. This applies to all, so I don't have to explain it for all machines, okay? And I don't even have to explain it. I hope you guys understand what does it mean. कि आपके physical machine में अगर 15 CPU थे, उसमें से एक virtual आपको assign हो गया. Is it clear?
Yes.
1 GB RAM, physical machine में 16 GB RAM थी, 1 GB RAM आपको assign हो गई. Similarly, यहाँ पर 8 GB assign हो गई, यहाँ पर 2 CPUs assign हो गए. So I hope we don't have to discuss these two columns again. Anyone who did not understand these two columns, guys?
Got it?
Okay. Now here comes the point. Data disk. What does it mean by two? What do you think two data disk का मतलब क्या होता है?
दो ही डिस्क इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं.
Exactly. Bingo. So no matter my operating system can support 25, but my virtual machine's disk size, it allows only 2 disks. Now you'll start getting ideas that what could be the reason कि जहाँ पे application owner आपको machine का size change करने बोलेगा. Maybe RAM and everything is fine, but उसके application का requirement है कि उसको 4 disk चाहिए other than C drive. And initially happily he took this one कि यार मुझको 1 GB RAM काफी है. करना ही क्या है, मेरा application का simple task है, नंबर को फिगर्स में कन्वर्ट करना, फिगर को नंबर में कन्वर्ट करना. एक वर्चुअल मशीन मोर देन इनफ. आई एम गेटिंग ओनली 802 रुपीज. दैट्स ऑल. आई एम सॉर्टेड. इसमें पूरा मंथ में मशीन चला रहा हूं. आई एम हैप्पी. लेटर ऑन ही केम टू और ही रियलाइज यार मेरे एप्लीकेशन के लिए छोटे छोटे 10 GB की डिस्क क्यों ना हो, बट आई रिक्वायर 4 डिस्क. इज इट पॉसिबल इन दिस वन?
No.
Not possible. So he will come to you and he'll say, can you please resize my machine? Okay, so this is the case. you can resize. This is one case. By the way, temp storage, what is this? Anyone remembers what is a temp storage?
It is a temporary storage. Once your system is rebooted, your data will lapse.
Okay, but how, where do you see it in your machine?
In the device management.
Yeah, so you
window.
don't even have to go to device management. जैसे आप लॉगिन करते हो ना, एक छोटा सा D drive और दिखता है. If you guys remember, I showed it in the previous session. नहीं तो एक बार
Yes,
आप recording देख सकते हो. उसमें जो D drive दिखता है ना, that is your temporary storage. So इस size के साथ temporary storage कितना आ रहा है? 4 GB. इस size के साथ temporary storage आ रहा है 16. इस size के साथ 8 GB, 32 GB, 16 GB. By the way, it is never ever recommended to save a single file in temp storage. तो temp storage को लेकर request कभी नहीं आती है कि मेरा temp storage 4 GB का है, please give me a machine जिसका temp storage 16 GB का है. You will never ever see this. Okay, but just to understand, you should know कि temp storage क्या होता है. I've explained it. You will never see this request कि यार give me a machine जिसका temp storage 16 GB हो. You are never going to say it. Another condition or criteria, this request of mine, I asked you to create an OS disk standard HDD. Okay, standard HDD. It's fine, take any machine. Now similarly, I am saying no, I don't want standard HDD, I want premium HDD, or I want premium SSD. Now premium SSD, can I take any machine from here, from this one, this family? By the way, these are called family of machine. Okay, D series family, D series V4 family, that they're literally called. Okay, here it is written also, so you don't have to worry about it. You can use this term. Now my question is, my requirement is use a premium disk. Can I use any machine from this family, or can I not?
Yes,
Why did you say yes? Where did you see? What did you see?
because I think so logically the disk type and the size type doesn't matter what you select.
Okay, anyone else? Read the
No,
screen. Your
the
answer is already there.
the price is going to be differed as per the
I'm
type
not worried
of-
about price. My question is, I want a premium disk. Can you select any size from here? Or the
Okay.
size will have some impact on disk type.
So Elbas Sattar here in the premium disk, it is showing that supported. So we can
Perfect.
select it like that.
Perfect. Yeah, the first answer was also correct, but the backing to that answer was not there. You can select. Why can you select here? Because it says premium disk supported. Do we have any machine where premium disk is not supported? I'm not sure. We'll have to check. Maybe nahi bhi hoga, sare pe hoga. But still, what is our basis? Here it is, one machine. Can you see? For what reason, I don't know, but premium disk is not supported. So if I am saying I want a premium disk, which means I cannot use this size. If that is one of my requirements, that I want a premium disk, can I use this size?
No.
No. Why not? Because it says premium disk is not supported. Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Next thing is cost. I don't have to explain anything to you, so you can simply come here and read. हर size का cost अलग है. Most of the time disk resize का request आता ही cost के लिए. क्या इसमें बहुत cost लग रहा है? Let's resize it. So I hope that is clear to you. Everyone, this table, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question. Interview question, not asking to you guys. Okay. Now what sizes? I hope you guys got it clearly. कि size किस तरह के है, क्या है, how to read these sizes. Are you guys clear to this? Clear with this chart? Clear with this table? Anyone who did not understand anything? Yes, guys. Anyone? Please tell me. These are very important topics, guys. This disk, size, networking, you cannot afford to mess with them. Networking we have not covered. I will cover them, but very important topic. Which is not important, I have already told you. OS disk नहीं पूछा जाएगा, Windows Admin Center नहीं पूछा जाएगा. That's fine. इसके बाद हम ये भी नहीं करने वाला. Microsoft Defender for Cloud, we are not doing that. Advisor recommendation we are doing. So any questions, guys, on size topic? till
Regarding size, I have a question, Sohail bhai. Now I can see there are many machines which are given in the list right now here, where we have different types of vCPU, RAM, and data disk and everything. But is there any kind of scenario where the organization or the tenant asks the cloud provider that they need a specific or a special kind of machine and they do provide it?
yes, you can raise it with Microsoft. Very rare. I mean, look at these size. Not sure if they will approve or not. We have never requested that. Look at these size. You will get n number of size. और कभी ऐसा नहीं होता है. I mean, in live environment also, that if I am bringing my machines from on premises, अगर मेरा machine का size था 2 GB RAM और 500 GB hard disk and 8 virtual CPU, I will get something. If not, most of the time, instead of requesting them, what happens? Company will adjust. 2 की जगह ठीक है 4 GB ले लो. काम हो गया हमारा, ठीक है 3 GB ले लो. Whatever is the nearest thing available, we go ahead with that. If you remember here in my request also, what did I mention? If this is not available, take any nearby. So that is the normal approach. But yes, let's say that you have a very unique sort of thing, you can approach Microsoft. There's no way on portal you can customize it. There is no way. And I don't remember, or I have never done it where Microsoft has approved something. But obviously if it is need, they'll charge you and they'll do something for you. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि नहीं हो सकता है, but that is not normal practice. Normally people will adjust their size. क्या ही होगा? See, if I call Microsoft for something, $500 मैं कॉलिंग पे स्पेंड कर रहा हूँ, एक स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट दे रहा हूँ, $600-700 उसके लिए चार्ज कर देंगे वो लोग, राइट? ये करेंगे. इससे बेटर क्या होगा? What was my requirement? 2 GB RAM. I'll take 3 GB RAM. कितना ही बिल बढ़ रहा है मेरा, right? Are you getting it? Are you getting the approach?
Yes.
This is what I wanted. This is not available in case, I'll take this one. Fine. कितना ही बिल बढ़ रहा है? I mean, no, don't take these examples literally. Let's take this one or this one. It is always lesser compared to calling them and creating something customized for you. That is going to charge you extra.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. So
So
where were we?
I have
Yes.
a question.
Yes, please.
The sizes which we are selecting, is it only for Windows or for Linux and iOS as well?
We don't buy, first thing, iOS, it's an operating system for mobile. The operating system which you are
for
referring to, Mac. Azure doesn't
Mac,
have Mac.
so-
Azure doesn't have Mac at all.
Okay.
And sizes, they apply for all operating systems. Whatever operating system you see here, let's say if I go to create a new machine, no matter which operating system I take, it applies to everything here. No matter which operating system I take, anywhere, anything or everything, size. See, the very next thing is size. Okay. Yes, but you will not be able to utilize all sizes, guys. There are n number of restrictions, especially on the free tier. See, for free tier, you'll have a limited sizes available. You can't say कि यार मैं free tier में जाके वो 7 lakh वाला machine utilize कर लूंगा. No, that is not happening. And we don't even have to do that. We should know about this. Okay. So now, are you clear with this? What are the sizes? किस तरह से इसको पढ़ना है? What do you mean by RAM 3.5? 4 data disk का मतलब क्या है? That maximum disk you can apply 4. And I showed one size to you, right? जहाँ पर 32 disk भी थे. I hope you guys remember. Do you guys remember it? That we saw one. I'm not sure which size was that, but जहाँ पर 32 disk जो है यहाँ पर लगे हुए थे. Okay, one thing we did not discuss: max IOPS. Anyone knows what is IOPS?
No, Sohail.
Yes,
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
input output per second.
Yes,
hard
input.
disk speed.
Yes, input output per second. So it is nothing but just your you can say performance of your disk. जितना ज़्यादा IOPS है उतनी disk अच्छी चलने वाली है. That's all. Again, you don't have to worry about it. ये disk वगैरह ये जो है ना application team लेकर आ जाता है. सब कुछ आपके पास जब तक आता है ना ये सारा चीजें already होगी. But you should know this. I'm telling you. You cannot say this कि मेरे पास तो बनी बनाई request आती थी and I just used to read them and do click click click. A fresher engineering student with 3 LPA will do that. Right? So you should know all these things. So what are IOPS? इस पर determine होता है कि आपकी disk कितनी fast और कितनी अच्छी चलेगी. Okay guys, so, okay, see, I missed it, but I have been asking you guys any questions, so at least ask this. Right? अगर miss करना ही होगा, I'll tell you. Even if you ask, I'm not going to teach you this. I'll tell you clearly कि यार छोड़ो इसको, this is not important. Okay, but we had to discuss this and somehow I forgot it. Hence I ask you guys, if you have any questions, please do ask. So I hope this table is clear now to everyone. We covered everything. Anyone has any question?
Could you please perform a practical on resizing the machine?
Yeah, definitely we are going to do that. We are not done with the topic. My question is, are you clear with this table?
Yes, yes.
Okay, next thing. So we are clear till here. What sizes are there? Now the next question is, can I resize? Yes, you can resize any machine anytime. From this machine to the biggest machine, from smallest machine to the biggest, from biggest to smallest. These two questions are answered. Very important question. Will my machine reboot? So sometimes it happens, machine reboot नहीं होती है. छोटे size से, if you go to a bigger size, machine reboot नहीं होती. Let's try doing that now. So this machine, Fatima's machine, if you see, what is the current size? Standard B1S, smallest size which we have here. We'll try to resize that. Machine, is it on or off, guys?
It's running.
It's running on.
Okay, let's click on size. With size, guys, you're going to get many issues, especially people who are doing practice in free tier. Size में काफी issue आता है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा issues आएंगे size में. Okay. So what is the current one? Her current size is, the machine size is standard B1S. Okay. Let's try to resize it to any whichever is available. B1S. So B1S, this is the current size and which is eligible for free service eligible. I'll have to check which is the next available for free service, or we can try with this one. Okay. From B, I am moving to DS1. This one I'm trying to move. Resize. My machine is running. It is resizing. Do we have Fatima? Are you there? Could you ping the user ID and password for this machine? I'll log into that machine and I'll show it to you guys. And while resizing, also machine is up, or whether it is going shut down.
So well, I think she's not there.
Okay,
I
she
can
just
send
entered,
mine
I
if you
guess.
want.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We don't even have to do that. Because what happens, no matter whether it is on or off, when it comes to client, you will always say yes. You'll always say in interview also, you'll say same thing, that okay, in my experience, I have seen few machines where I have increased the size and they were not off, they were not rebooted. But that is not at all recommended. So whenever it comes to resizing, we always take okay, can you see, changing the size will cause to be restarted. Stopping the virtual machine may reveal additional sizes. Okay, it says this, but I'll have to now, once this is done, I'll go back and check if machine was rebooted or not. Or to do this practical very clearly, I will give you a practical, guys. And when you do the resize, I want you to turn your machine on and then do the resizing and then see if your machine is rebooting or not. So your interview, you will say, in my experience, there was a test machine. I saw that I was resizing the machine from the small to big one and it didn't reboot. I've seen that. And it happens in this one, it is not rebooting. Okay. But it is always recommended by Microsoft that whenever a task comes to a resize, we will take a downtime window. And if a client is asking, will my machine reboot? You're definitely going to say yes. Because sometimes machine reboot नहीं होता है, तो यहाँ size change हो जाता है, but actual में वो उसका performance change नहीं होता है. 2 GB से 4 GB आपने कर लिया, performance still lag कर रहा है. So while happening this, machine is not going to reboot, but manually शायद आपको reboot करना ही पड़ेगा. So the simple answer to this is yes, we will require a downtime. Is it clear, guys? Did I confuse you, or is it clear to everyone?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. While changing size from bigger machine to smaller, तब तो definitely reboot होता है. Definitely reboot होता है. Okay, while this is happening, let's do this on this one. I'll have to delete the machine, but first, क्योंकि free tier में आपको बहुत ही limited size मिलते हैं, right? No, we cannot. You don't have liberty to have 4 or 5 machines with bigger size. Mosmi, could you share the user ID and password for this machine?
So I've sent it to you on your WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll check that. Okay, this machine is off, guys. I think we'll have to do it once we come back. Only 4 minutes are left. It is stopped. So now what does it say? The error message or the warning, what was it saying? That it is always recommended to shut down your machine, because the moment you shut down your machine, few more sizes may reveal. कभी कभार होता है on machine में सारे size नहीं दिखते. So it is always recommended. So now this machine is off. We are changing the size here. Okay, first let's see if this is done. Okay, can you guys see? It is done and machine was shut down. How can I say machine was shut down? On what basis am I saying this?
Because the current status is in starting.
Starting.
Perfect. Otherwise it would have been running. So it's okay. We don't have to check it on another machine. So the smallest machine भी increase करने में भी अगर reboot हो गया. So as I told you, our default answer is yes, we require a downtime. Interviewer will ask you, do you require a downtime for resizing a machine? Yes, we definitely require a downtime. Production machine or test machine or किसी भी तरह का हो, you tell them that I have never done this without a downtime. But yes, in my lab session, I saw it once that I was just increasing a machine size and I was surprised to see कि machine reboot नहीं हुआ था. That happens and I'm not sure, I can't tell you कि कब होगा कब नहीं होगा. You consider that as a glitch या कुछ भी कर लो आप. But even Microsoft's recommendation, you shut down the machine, you resize, then you turn on the machine. So that is your official answer. But yes, you can say this. इससे क्या होता है ना, इंटरव्यू पे एक इंप्रेशन पड़ता है कि रहा इसका काफी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस किया हुआ है, so he or she has seen these scenarios. Okay, that is just to sell yourself. But what is your official answer? Reboot definitely is there. A downtime is required. कितनी देर का downtime लगता है? पोर्टल पे hardly takes 15 minutes. No matter किस साइज से आप किस साइज में लेकर आ रहे हो ना, 15 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं लगने वाला है. But downtime normally कितना लेते हैं हम लोग? Minimum 2 hours का downtime लेते हैं. Why do you think we take 2 hours downtime?
In case something goes wrong, so we have time to fix it.
Exactly. If something goes wrong, at least we can go back and whatever backup image we have, वहां से हम इसको fix कर देते हैं. So we take, it's a normal practice, you can say, we take an hour's downtime or 2 hours downtime, depends on the nature of the application. कोई application ऐसा जो Saturday Sunday नहीं चलता, तो normally we do it on weekend. Say that. कोई application ऐसा है जो रात में बिल्कुल चलता ही नहीं, रात में as in जो जहां पर भी वो application hosted है, if it is in US, so US non-working hours or off business hours. So and normally ये सारी चीजें off business hours और weekend पे ही होती है. Okay. So this machine was rebooted. Now this machine is off and we'll resize this machine. There are no difference. आपने देखा वो जो machine on थी उसमें भी similar process follow करना था. Reboot अपने आप ही हो गई. यहाँ पर machine बंद पड़ी है. I'll go ahead and select one size. This size I don't think so. I'll get 32 GB RAM. I'll try to get थोड़ा छोटा size. This one. I'll click on resize. Similar thing. It is resizing the machine. No difference. कोई भी difference नहीं. आप चालू machine में कर दो, बंद में कर दो. उसको reboot करना है, machine अपने आप reboot कर ही देगा. But चालू में आप कभी करते ही नहीं, right? When I say downtime, guys, what happens? Application owner अपने team को पूरा message करके रखता है, email करके रखता है कि इस time पे ये application available नहीं होगा. Every machine which is on, वो alerts generate करती है. The moment that machine goes, वो alerts generate करता है हर team को, application owner को, Windows teams को कि this machine is down. So when we say a planned downtime, तो उन alerts को भी उस time के लिए बंद कर रखा होता है. So that is a downtime. So is this clear, guys, till here? Resizing?
Yes.
I will give you some task on resizing. Only 1 minute is left. Any questions? Ask me. Otherwise, we'll take a minute, 5 minutes break. We'll come back and then we'll go ahead on the next session, which is advice recommendations. Unless you guys have any questions on this one. Will there be a session on day-to-day tasks? We have been discussing that, Nelson. What am I saying from this? हमेशा every task I'm doing with that I'm assigning कि किस तरह का task आता है. Just now I explained, right? कि resizing कब आता है. These are your day-to-day task. I was explaining here कि आपको